Hello, this is Liesl Walsh, and I'm so excited to show you a wonderful resource that Fine Art America offers artists and photographers, and that's a free mockup generator. I don't think a lot of people know about this, so I wanted to create a video about it because this is a wonderful tool that you can use to advertise your art to clients, show what your art looks like hanging on a wall in a room, and to showcase your products, how they look matted and framed, how they look as metal, acrylic, and as other products like tote bags and all kinds of other products that Fine Art America offers. So let's go in and first see what kinds of rooms that Fine Art America offers, and I'll show you how to get started. So if you look at my screen here, I'm in Lightroom, and the mock-up generator that Fine Art America has, they offer a couple different rooms. One is a living room, and they also have a bedroom. They have a sitting room, and they also have a close-up view of how your art looks. And they also, this is my favorite part, you can show how your art looks matted and framed. They have a variety of mats and frames that you can choose to create a certain look for your artwork. And you can show how it looks 3D. They actually have a 3D thing where you can spin your art 360, see it from all sides, and so your client can really see how the print's going to look. So I like to show this once in a while on my social media posts. So and it's all the different products that you could do this. So this one's matted and framed. You could do canvas and so on. So what I'm going to do in this video is first show you how you can get these mock-ups, and then in a second video I'm going to show you how you can use these mock-ups to create some classy layouts that look good for your brand. I like to use Canva, so I have done some close-up looks of matting and framing of how a canvas looks 3D, and I've even done some where I'll take a room mock-up and add the title and a little more information about my prints and my website. So in other words, there's a lot of different things you can do with this. So let's go into Fine Art America, and I will show you how to use this and where to find this, because this mockup generator is a little hidden on the site. So first of all, just as a reminder, this is for anybody. Anybody can use this mockup generator. You do not have to have an account on Fine Art America to use it. So right now, I'm on fineartamerica.com, and this is my page on the site. And you can see here on the top right, I'm not logged in. So I'm logged out right now. And you can get to this mockup generator anywhere on the site. Now, I want to show you something before we go into it. And this is, if you're not familiar with Fine Art America, something that's different than some of the other print-on-demand sites is when you upload a photo to their site to sell a print, they make mock-ups for you. So I want to first show it to you so you can understand why we're going to use the generator, because I have my account set up where I have the Fine Art America logo on the bottom right corner as a watermark. This is not printed on any of my prints, but it's just kind of to protect my images online. And the clients, when clients go to your website on Fine Art America, they can choose all these different products. And if I click Canvas Print here, on the left side, you're going to see something like what the mockup generator looks like. And a client can choose a size. Let's say, let me go big. Let me do 48 inches. this is Canvas. This is what Canvas looks like. And you can see here, I have a bedroom. I have the 3D view here, which is really nice. Now, but the problem is the Fine Art America logo is in the bottom corner. So when I create mock-ups for my social media posts, I don't want that there. So that is why Fine Art America has a mock-up generator on their website for you to use. So then you can upload your image into it and it will not put the Fine Art America logo on it, which is really nice for marketing. So this is the reason why I'm showing it. So let's go back to my homepage here for my art. So how do we get to the mockup generator? Okay, it's a little hidden. So you can get to it from any page on Fine Art America. So right now on my homepage, but you could do it on any artist page or any homepage from the site. So what you do is you scroll all the way to the bottom of the website, and there's an area in black, and you go to Sellers section and you click on Shopify App, which is the 5th option down. So you click Shopify App, and then you click on Products. What is the Shopify app? It's an app that you can use if you have a Shopify store. You can have your orders automatically fulfilled by Fine Art America. So that's what this is, but they have the mockup generator inside here. So click Products. So you don't have to download this app. This mockup generator is just something inside the app. So it's going to take a minute to open. It just takes a little moment. Here we go. Okay, so we are inside the mockup generator right now, and I'm going to put a link to this in the description of this video so you can get to it very easily. I recommend bookmarking this on your computer so you can get to it in one click. The mockup generator will have a variety of different products. I'm going to show you how it looks, and then I'll show you how it works. So at the very top, they're showing all the different kinds of products that you can generate with the mockup generator. So you could do canvas prints, and then it has the costs and shipping charges for if you have a Shopify store. That's what that's about. So we don't need that today in our video. So canvas prints, and then you could generate a matted and framed print. You can do framed prints without mats. You can do posters. This is the same thing as just a paper print that's not matted and framed. That's what the same thing is. They have metal prints, acrylic prints, wood prints, and then they have a variety of other products that they sell on the website. So a variety of products. So let's scroll all the way to the very top, and I'm going to show you how to use this. So let's upload my peer photo. Now, there's a mockup generator button under each product. So let's click mockup generator under canvas prints. And I'm going to upload my photo. I recommend uploading a high-res photo so that Fine Art America can show how it would look printed at a large size, because they will see the resolution of the image and only show the sizes that file can go up to. But then the actual image that's generated, it's not high-res, so you don't have to worry about that. So I'm going to choose my peer photo here, and it has to be 25 megabytes or less for it to upload, and this one's just over 11 megabytes, so it'll be fine. So I'm uploading the image, and then it's going to show how it's going to look as a canvas print. So I'm waiting for it to upload. Okay, so here we are And inside the generator, it's showing the image as canvas print. And first what I want to do is change the size, because on the left here, it's showing how the image looks on a wall, and it's very small. Right now it's 10 inches by 6.5. So if I click the bedroom, it's kind of small on the wall. So let's change the print size. I like to go at least 30 inches or more. Let's try 40. Yeah, I think that looks better. So if I click on the bedroom on the far left, it looks much better, large. This is a 40-inch size. Now, on the left here, it shows the bedroom, it shows the sitting room, and it shows as a close-up view, and it also shows 3D. So let's first take a screenshot or save this image as each room, and then I'll show you the 3D. So there's two ways you can do this of saving it. Now, I've tested both ways. One way is you could just right click the image and save image as. It's going to save it as a JPEG. So let's save it. Let's say Pier, BR for bedroom, mockup. Okay, and it's going to save it in this folder. Let me do a subfolder. Let's say video, so I know it's for the video. Okay, so we'll save it. Okay, so it has saved a JPEG. Now, another way you can do this is actually just doing a screenshot. Okay, so you do it for a screenshot, you do Command-Shift-4, and don't get the arrows that are here. So you just stay inside that. Okay, so that's a screenshot. Now, I have noticed that the screenshot file is going to be a larger file, roughly around 2,000 pixels. It's kind of soft. Let me show you the difference. I have them right here in my Lightroom. And so I did it with the living room. So this file is the screenshot. At 100%, it's about this big. And then this file is the one that I saved as. That's the JPEG. You can see it's a much smaller file, only 900 pixels on the longest edge. So it all depends what you want. Now, this image is sharp, the save as one. Let me show you. It's not bad. So play around and see which one works best for you. The drawback with the screenshot is you have to crop some of it off to avoid those arrows, so you don't get the whole left and right sides, but that's okay. So I would say either one will work fine, because you're going to be putting this on social media, online. It has to be low res anyway for online use, so I think it would be fine. Okay, so I just wanted to show you the difference between those two. All right, let's go back into the Mockup Generator on Fine Art America. So I saved the bedroom, and let's do it again. Let's do it with the sitting room. So as a reminder, you should do Command-Shift-4. Let's take a screenshot. We'll avoid the arrows. Okay, so that's that. And then if I want to save it, right click, save as, and let's do Pier. We'll do sitting room, mockup. Okay, and it's saving it in my video folder. Okay, so that's there. Now, I could do the same thing for a close-up view. So let's do a screenshot, Command-Shift-4, and we will avoid the arrows. Do this, and then I'm taking both because I want to see how they look. Right click, save as, and let's do Pier. We'll do close-up, view, mockup. Okay, so I'm saving that in that folder. Okay, so now the 3D view. This is absolutely amazing. We click 3D, and it's going to show you the canvas print on all sides. So I could take my mouse and just move it around. Now, this is an excellent resource to show how your print will have mirrored sides, because not everybody understands that. So I love using this for canvas prints. And you know, the resolution of this is really nice. So what I tend to do, I like to do just a subtle angled view, especially if you're someone who's concerned about your images being taken online and people using them. Well, if you have an angled view instead of a front view, you know, they really can't print it because it's not completely frontal view. So I like to do something like this. And I'm going to show you a little trick. One way you could do this is you can do a screenshot, Command-Shift-4, and do a screenshot like this. Now, what's going to happen is that screenshot is going to have this background color on it. Now, in my social media posts, I like to put a drop shadow under my image, under my print. Let me show you. We'll go back into Lightroom. I want to show you what I mean. This one, this is a drop shadow I have behind this canvas print. How do I do that? Well, you have to do a certain type of screenshot so you don't get, let me show you. If you do the regular screenshot, your drop shadow is going to be right here. It's not going to be under the art. It's going to be behind the square. You don't want that. So this is how you handle that. You instead, what you do is you hover your mouse on the top right corner and you click on this camera, and it gives you a screenshot button, this red camera on the bottom right. You click that and it just took a screenshot and it just downloaded to my computer. It's going to go into your download folder, and the file name is going to begin with an F. It'll say Fine Art America, and it'll have something after that. So that's how you find it. It'll be the letter F, Fine Art America. Okay, now this little screenshot area does allow you to click buttons and see how your print looks like on different sides. So if I click top, it's going to show you how the top side looks, the left side, left angle, front, this is frontal, right angle, right, and then the back side. Now, the angle views, I don't like their angle views because it's tilted a little bit. It's not straight. So what I like to do is use my mouse and actually straighten it so that the vertical lines are straight. So that's what I do. So I will customize it myself, but you know, you can decide what angle you want your canvas to go, which direction. Okay, so that is just a wonderful, wonderful tool. I love it. So when you do a screenshot like this with the red button, what it's doing is it's creating a PNG where the background is translucent. So you can put any color you want behind it in a layout, like in Photoshop or Canva. So it's just so nice. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do that later in the second video. So that's what the canvas looks like now. Let's see what some of the other products look like. So at the top here, I can either change the image if I want to do a different photo and do more canvas, or I could click change product. And here it has all the products listed, again, visually like this, which is, I think it's a much simpler look than the very beginning of how the Mockup Generator looks. So let's click on framed prints and let's see how this one works. Now, it works just like the canvas, but you also have the ability to add a custom frame and a mat to it. So let's first choose a larger size print. Let's go to 40 inches. So you can see here the frame will adjust to the size, and then in the living room you can see it's looking much better. Let's choose a different color frame. Let me show you the different frames available. So I can do the click frame, and they have a variety of categories. This is popular. These are the most popular frame colors that they have, but if you click most popular, you can also do color categories: beige, black, blue, brown, bronze, dark brown, gold, gray, red, silver, and white. So let me see what gray looks like. Now, the 3D option does not work on every single frame, so you kind of have to keep an eye on that. So I'm going to pick this frame, a gray. I think it would look really good with this color print, and it does have the 3D option, which is really nice. So okay, so before I go on, I need to say something here. With the shape of your print, just so you know, natural shape means it's exactly how your image is cropped, how you made it. Custom, right? I could have very custom size. So here my image is 40 by 26.125 inches. It's exactly how I cropped the image. But if you want to show how your print looks as a standard size, this is how you do it. You click shape and you switch it to either vertical or horizontal or square, depending on your orientation. I'm going to pick horizontal because it's a horizontal image. And let's go to print size. Let's go back to a larger size. Let's do 36 by 24. Okay, so this is how this image is going to look, 36 by 24. That looks pretty good. And I can change the matte. These are the different matte colors, just so you know. This one's white with a black edge. I could also do blue, different colors. I can really show a custom look if I want to, and I could even change the size of the mat. Let's go back. This looks good, but let me just show white. White tends to be the most popular that I sell. This looks pretty good. Okay, so now I have the size. I have standard size, 36 by 24. Let's click on 3D, and let's see how this looks on all sides. On the frame prints, they come covered with black on the back, and they come ready to hang with a wire, which is really nice. So, you know, I could do a screenshot like this. Let's go, if I want to show what my clients, if I want to show them what the back looks like, click the camera, go down here, click the red camera icon on the bottom right, and that's going into my download folder. Okay, so we'll have that. Now let's do another one. Let's do a front view. I like to use this a lot in my mock-ups that I make on Canva. Now, when you do a frame, for some reason, when you click the screenshot button, it doesn't capture all of the frame. It gets cut off a little bit. So I recommend doing a screenshot for the frames. Ready? Command-Shift-4, and we'll go here. Select it. Make sure you really stay on the edge. If you go beyond it, that background is going to show, and I don't want that white edge showing when I do a drop shadow. Okay, so now that's going onto my desktop. Okay, now I also want to show how this looks angled. All right, going to make this straight. Okay, and it's not going to show these buttons when I take this screenshot. Ready? So click the red camera. Okay, so now I have that. All right, so I have framed. Now let's change the product again. I want to show you acrylic and metal, just so you could see what they look like. Acrylic kind of looks like canvas. So let me see. Let's just click a big size. And they do have metal posts It's they make two kinds of acrylic, hanging wire on the back or metal posts. So here you see they have the metal post in the corner. You can actually, they don't have the 3D view here, but you can take a screenshot of this if you want. Command-Shift-4 and do this. Now it's going to have the white background, but you could always do a white background. Okay, so I have that. So, oh, and it does show, look at it, does show the posts in the corner of this. All right, Command-Shift-4, let's take a screenshot. And so you can see I'm collecting a whole bunch of different ones of this image. I have a lot of choices here. Ready? Right click, save image as, and let's do Pier Acrylic Mockup. Okay, and we'll do LR for living room. Okay, save. So you're going to notice that depending on the product you choose, you're going to get a certain room in the generator. So acrylic has the living room. Let's change the product. Let's go to metal. Let's see which room it has the metal. It's the living room. All right, let's change the size. Let's go big. Let's go 40-inch. All right, now this is nice. They do have 3D option. They have the living room, and everyone has the close-up and the sitting room. Okay, so let's go to 3D, and let's see how it looks on all three sides. So here it's showing the wood frame on the back and the wire on the back, which is really nice. So let's go. You know, it's kind of hard to see the edge on this. Let's see. I could do something like this and take a screenshot. Let's click the red camera. It's going to capture this without the background. The background will be translucent. And then let's do an angled view like this. I'll be able to add a drop shadow to this in Canva. So let's click the camera, and it's going to take a capture of it without the background color. Okay, so now I have metal print, and that's good enough because I could create some more of these in Canva. But anyway, so there are so many options for you available in this mockup generator. So you can bookmark the mockup generator on your computer. Also, you could bookmark this page, the page where you can change the products. This might be a nicer page for you to save than that first one that had all the prices, because this is a little more simple to look at. At the very bottom of the page, you can change your image out. You could take a different photo and upload it and just keep going with the different images. Now, what I want to do in my next video is I want to show you how to take these screenshots that you have taken and make some custom layouts in Canva so that you have something that goes with your brand, and you can upload these to social media, to your Etsy shop, whatever. Now, some of these screenshots that you're taking, you can just directly upload them into your social media or Etsy shop. But if you want to have a little something more custom, then I'll show you how to take it to the next level. So I'll show you how to add a drop shadow to your mock-ups for all the different kinds of products. I'll show you how you could take a room mock-up and add text to the actual image to upload to social media. And I will show you other rooms that you can get for free from Canva. So you could take a screenshot of a matted and frame print or canvas or something and add that to a room, a different kind of room. There are a lot of rooms available on Canva for free. So I will show you how to do that in the next video. So please Like and subscribe. Follow me to learn more about how to sell prints online, how to sell on Fine Art America. I also have photography videos, and I do have a class that I teach about how to sell prints online, how to start a account on Fine Art America, and if you're already on Fine Art America, how do you boost sales, how to get more traffic to your site. I'll put a link to that in the description so you can check it out. So I will see you in the next video.